we are about to do our X-Men X-2. I keep getting the titles wrong.
X2
review for Asg Rewind.
Yes, sir.
So first I'll say so one thing I want to say about this particular movie, the intro. And I know you got something to say about the intro.
I mean, it's the best intro of all cinema.
Really?
Yeah. No bias there.
No bias at all.
Okay, so one thing I did, I felt like if you know, because you kind of see Nightcrawler doing his thing.
Yep. Yes, dude.
I mean,
he's going crazy.
Yeah, he's going crazy. I liked it.
Yes.
And then it makes you think like that power, that mutant ability is so overpowered.
That it's my favorite power of all time.
Just teleportation.
Like, yes. It's insane.
And he's you know what's so crazy? That like he's moving all around. Professor Xavier is having a hard time. He needs Cerebro.
Yeah.
Because usually Professor Xavier could track him.
Yeah.
But he's everywhere, so he needs Cerebro to track him down.
Yeah. And he can't. He still can't.
Yeah.
He still can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still can't.
Insane.
But I love that opening.
Yeah.
Up there with like Joker. In the Dark Knight opening, where it's just kind of just this insane opening right off the bat.
Yeah, I've loved that scene ever since I first saw it.
Did it make you weird? Because you haven't watched, because I assume not watching the movie for such a long time, and we're just not coming back to it.
Yeah.
Seeing Nightcrawler on this aggressive raid through the White House, what did you think about that? Did you have an idea, this isn't really Nightcrawler? Were you worried, they just fucked up Nightcrawler? They made him.
That's what I thought at first, but then he describes it more. Yeah. And in the middle of the movie.
Yeah.
Right.
So then I was kind of like, okay, yeah.
You kind of figure out what the plot is.
Yeah.
I figured out what the plot is very early.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what kind of brings this movie down for me.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Chandler, how'd you like that?
I mean, dude, I loved it. Obviously, I'm pretty sure this is one of the 2 times that we see Nightcrawler throughout these entire.
Yeah, I think we see him 3.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay. I know we don't see him much. Mm-hmm. I know we don't see him much, but man, that opening scene just makes me think, dude, why don't we have these cool ass characters more in the movies? But it was a great scene. It was a great scene.
Like I always say, Nightcrawler is the most slept on character of all time.
Yes.
I swear he is. I might be wrong.
Some people think he's the worst written character, though. A lot of people think he's the worst written character.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I think he's great.
Who says that?
Think he's great.
I've seen people saying he's the worst written character. Kind of like how they do they're like, oh, Gambit, he's just nothing character. He's written poorly.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
But it's just one of those. I don't know. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion or that's just opinions I've seen mostly online. But I think Nightcrawler's great.
Yeah.
I think Nightcrawler's awesome.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you were talking about the plot. So the main plot of this one is not Trask, but it's
Stryker.
Yes, the other guy. Stryker is basically trying to kidnap Professor X and Cerebro, and have him find all mutants and kill them all.
Yeah, because they found out about Cerebro through Magneto.
Yep.
Yes. Because
the way he's able to get that information is that getting on his plot is that he has this truth serum. Yeah. He just drips on the back of their neck.
No. That's what he used on Nightcrawler. It's like this mind control type of stuff.
Yeah, but that's how he got the info from Magneto.
Yeah.
With the mind control stuff, and that's how he's able to get his process going.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty interesting. I never. So I get tapping into the spinal thing goes to your brain, but I'm just why not just do a simple truth serum or something?
Yeah.
Or because he just dabbles it on his neck and it just.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought that was pretty weird.
Yeah, I think so too.
It was
kind of looks like a blister on the back of their neck.
I wish we saw a little backstory of how Magneto made Cerebro. I mean, I guess it's not really a big thing, but
Magneto or Professor X.
Well, because Magneto
they built it together.
That's right.
But I mean,
so Magneto and Professor X. I can see that. The backstory on that. Okay.
Yeah. So I think that would be pretty cool. But
what did you?
Too bad that's not in there.
Yeah.
What did you guys think about Professor X? I've never seen this ability from him where he just like Black Beetles everybody and everybody's everybody's standing still doing the Black Beetle challenge.
Yeah, they're just like. And then when they snap back, they're
like,
I imagine that though. Imagine being in that. Imagine being under that.
Dude, I wonder what it's like. I mean,
like that exhibit scene. Like, with Bobby Drake and he's in Pyro. They're sitting there, but like the guy, he blasts the guy's jacket with like
Pyro's fucking with some guy.
Yeah, Pyro's just fucking with some guy. Like and that's the thing. Like,
no, I thought
Pyro wouldn't give the guy a light.
Yeah.
So the man's is like, why you gotta be a dick, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Pyro's just like leading him on, and then he's like, how about I just take it from you? And then he ends up, getting pushed over.
Right.
It gets to flames.
Yeah.
Right.
And then Professor X shuts everybody down.
That girl is a like, that's what happened.
No, I remember watching that and thinking that was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Which I think it still is.
I thought it was about to be a speedster for like a quick sec. I was like, oh, and then it was Professor X. I was like, okay. I've never seen that before. But yeah, it was definitely tough. A funny line from Professor X when Wolverine comes back from Canada or wherever he's at.
I know where you're getting at. This is funny.
And he's smoking a cigar in Cerebro.
Yeah.
And Professor X says, "Continue smoking that in here, and you will spend the rest of your days thinking you're a 6-year-old girl." And Wolverine's like,
insane.
"You do that?" And Professor X like, "I'd have Jean braid your hair." I just love
such a like.
I feel like I love that, but I love that, and I just feel like in this movie they did do a lot better at giving characters like moments.
Yes, they did.
Really
They
interact
did.
with each other and kind of like see how they interact with each other and just how they speak. And I just love that line so much.
That's a good one. And the way he responds, he's like, "You do that?" I'm just like, I was like, oh yeah, he was worried. He'd be like, that freaked him out.
Yeah,
that would freak me out. Like if I was Wolverine, that would freak me the fuck out.
Yeah, he puts it out on his hand.
Yeah, he puts it.
Yes, that was like, hilarious. Okay, that was hilarious. Oh my gosh,
which is crazy that he can just do that.
Yes, Wolverine goes through it in this movie though.
Yeah, he does.
He gets to really like go insane. I didn't expect any of these movies to really go gory like this, but when these soldiers attack the X Mansion and he's just kind of solo swatting everybody, that is probably my favorite scene.
No blood splatter. You notice how there was no blood splatter?
Was there no blood splatter?
No blood splatter.
I didn't notice that.
I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, so I think I noticed a little bit where it's like there's no blood splatter on anytime he like claws somebody up. No blood.
Well,
unless it's like a close up shot and then like they regen. Because, like, whenever he's, like, attacking, who is he attacking whenever, like, he slices the face, like, it's an open wound, but then it just goes back? That's whenever you see, like, a little bit of blood, but it's just more just, like, an open wound.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
I think it's when he was fighting Lady Deathstrike.
Yeah,
she's in this movie.
It would have had to be had to be her. But, yeah, a little fact about that. I mean, Wolverine's rage when the school is raided had to be toned down to meet censor approval.
Yeah, that makes sense.
His full-blown Berserker rage was like R-rated, very graphic and gory. So maybe we did see all that blood, and maybe that was one of the pieces that they were like, okay, if you can take this out, we'll let you get away with him fucking stabbing everybody.
Yeah, because he like jumped into people with his claws, like
lots of growling.
Yeah,
lots of growling for about 10 minutes. But that's probably my favorite scene. In this whole movie. I do really enjoy Lady Deathstrike and Wolverine's fight.
Yeah, it was good.
I think that was really cool.
Something else I liked because like you said, I know you said on the last rewind for X1, they kind of just dabbled in more of the Logan story. They kind of did the same thing in this one because he was trying to go back and like really figure out who he was before he came to X Mansion. Then now he's running into Stryker
and all these
people. He's like who the fuck are you? Like, he's like basically just telling him bits and pieces. Like when he runs into him at the X Mansion when they're infiltrating it, he runs into him. And he's kind of just like, I remember you, like, just giving him backstory. Yeah. Basically just telling him, like, how he's just, basically manipulating Wolverine into thinking, like, he's just an animal. Always has been.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a test subject gone wrong.
Yeah.
As he says towards the end of the movie.
Right,
right.
And, I mean, Wolverine, Wolverine 100% is the main character of all these movies.
Definitely.
Or not all of them. Obviously, there's a few that don't even star Hugh Jackman. Yeah. But when he's there, he's their guy. I don't know what made Wolverine like that guy to them.
Yeah.
Obviously he's a very popular character, and during that time, we do have to remember that Iron Man and all these people, like, that wasn't the big three.
No.
Marvel's big three was Hulk, Wolverine, and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So
True.
yeah, Wolverine definitely gets even more time to shine in this. But I still feel like we got better moments with everybody. Storm still is kind of given absolute nothing to do.
Yeah. I mean, the scene with her, the scene with her and Jean going to get Nightcrawler.
Right.
At the place. I was like, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. That was cool.
Get out!
Yeah.
Get out!
Yeah, that was so funny and weird. I was just like, what the hell? But I like that I didn't think they were going to let Nightcrawler talk about his faith or anything like that, and they did. Yeah. Which I enjoyed. Yeah. I hope next time we see Nightcrawler, because I don't think it's for a few movies. Yeah. Hopefully he's still on that, and hopefully we get to see some more of that.
Yeah, which Nightcrawler was played by Alan Cummings, who played Loki in Son of the Mask, which if you've seen that movie, shout out to you. But
I have not seen that movie.
That is one of the movies of all time.
One of the movies
of all time.
It is one of the movies of all time. So if you haven't seen Son of the Mask, please go see it for me. Just do me that favor. And then let me know how you think he did as Loki compared to Nightcrawler. Just do it for me.
But talking box office with X-2.
Yeah.
So they upped the budget for this one. Obviously, the first one made tons of money.
Yeah.
So they backed up the money truck for this one. $110 million budget. And worldwide box office was $407.7 million.
Oh, my God.
So almost half a bill.
Yeah.
I mean, just ramping it up.
Ramping
it up.
And is that current?
No, that's when it came out. Okay. Box office.
Yeah. I mean, look at it. Look at it as a broad aspect. Like, at that time, superhero movies were cashing in. Mm-hmm. This is why they were able to make so many X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But as you see with X-Men X-Men of today, the hype's died down. Yeah. Nobody cares. It's just because the studios that owned it were just doing a terrible job of trying to ride with these characters and just doing a piss poor
dude.
job.
I can't wait to get into those.
Keeping the same energy.
They have definitely mishandled X-Men.
Are we watching X-Men Apocalypse?
We're watching them all.
Okay, we're watching them all. Okay.
Even New Mutants.
Even Stranger Things, New Mutants kids.
Okay.
Which I've seen. I forgot I've seen
for
before.
X-Men Apocalypse.
Really?
Yeah, that's a rough watch.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few in here that are rough watches. I am and am not
ready.
Was
X2 a rough watch?
No, I think X2 was a big step up from X-Men 1.
I
the
think
plot was definitely better.
Or like fine to watch.
Yeah.
Last Stand might be a little.
I haven't seen The Last Stand. I've never seen The Last Stand.
Never seen The Last Stand. Yeah. I remember Last Stand being kind of shit.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk about that one.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah,
we'll be getting on that. But
keep hitting them with the facts.
Talking about Nightcrawler, Alan Cummings, I want to see what y'all think about this casting. Apparently, there was talks of Neil Patrick Harris being Nightcrawler in this movie. What do you think that would have looked like?
I think that would have looked really weird.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like there's no way.
He would have looked at this like this. Like with just a small face. Like, you just imagine Neil Patrick Harris getting serious.
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna take it. No. As a viewer, you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I don't see that casting.
I don't see that at all.
I think that's just a.
Why did I always think? What was his name again?
Neil.
Yeah. I always associated Neil Patrick Harris and Justin Timberlake. They're like kind of like the same human being.
I feel that. I can see that too.
Yes.
They're both handsome guys, but like they're kind of just like. they're kind of just like the same person. To me.
Yeah.
He's probably gotten that before. Someone's probably told him that.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too.
Someone's probably told Justin Timberlake that he looks like Neil Patrick Harris before.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I get told I look like Queso all the time. So
commenters, quit that shit.
Yeah.
Another little.
No, don't quit that shit.
Nah, quit that shit. Another little factoid. The Lady Deathstrike claws were glued. I'm really interested in how they like create these costumes. So.
Yeah.
The Lady Deathstrike claws were glued to the bottom of Kelly Hu's own fingernails. She had to grow them out so that the claws would fit securely.
I'm surprised like one of her nails didn't fall off.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't even think about that.
That like really
ripping off the nail, just like off the fucking thumb, like off like the fingers, just nail off,
like meat.
Yeah, just meat.
Bro.
You know in like that episode of SpongeBob where like Squidward's toenail gets like dragged to shit,
yes,
and then like flesh comes off his toenail.
Yes.
Yeah. Like imagine that.
Oh my god.
That's when
please Chandler, please put a GIF in the thing of that,
no,
please.
Isn't that when SpongeBob like
closes
it on
the
his
door?
Yeah, close.
Oh my gosh.
Fucked his toe to shit.
Yeah. I just always am interested in how they
get
really
the costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's painful.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, I mean this is, I'm pretty sure, unless he comes back for another one, this is the last one directed by Bryan Singer. And I guess dude is a weird guy.
Really?
Dude is a fucking weird dude. Hugh Jackman has been in.
I'm a weird dude. But
no, he's
how weird are we talking?
Tell us about it.
I mean, I guess just actors from these movies and from some of his other films have just talked about like him.
Yeah. Bleep that out too.
Yeah, type of stuff.
Yikes.
So I don't know if that's why he didn't return for the third or for any of the other ones, but yeah.
Usually you'd see people with that type of, status get the next movie instantly. Oh, they're like, oh, you have an SA charge? Bro, let's give you this next movie.
We'll just wipe it out of everybody's memory.
Yeah, that's just like that's how the industry works.
I don't think he ever got arrested or anything, so...
Probably didn't. No, he probably didn't.
I think he's just chilling. But yeah, Wolverine or Hugh Jackman said
life goes on. The world forgets about you. The world just moves on, I guess.
Yeah, but Hugh Jackman said like there was some weird stuff on set, and he was also just kind of a bit of a dick.
Oh.
So
isn't everybody?
Bit of a
man.
Bit of a.
Bit of a.
So yeah, fuck
like
you.
This guy's
Bryan
a dick
Singer.
for calling me another friend.
Yeah, like this other friend over here.
I just, gosh. You know what? Yeah, okay, so we planned that out. Me and Chandler, we planned that.
I could tell.
Yeah, we're because I was telling Chandler about it. I was like, Julian just called me that other friend on the thing. So I was like, me and Chandler were like, dude, we have to bring that up.
We have to talk about it.
I'm calling everybody buddies from now on.
Buddies.
Yeah, I was with my buddy yesterday.
Yes, buddies, yeah. These side characters that I used to just run around with. I just fuck around with these other guys that just, they work low wage jobs. They're just fucking. I got my own business and shit.
Oh my gosh, dude. But yeah, X-2. I mean, I don't.
So I will say something like this. Did you like this one's plot better than the first one? You had to have.
Yeah.
I mean, because I think it was definitely a better constructed.
Yeah.
Because I was intrigued at the end. I was like, oh yeah, let's see what's about to happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it was kind of one of those things. I felt like a trope for the X-Men is those last minute save the day moments.
Yeah.
Well, that's just superhero movie.
Yeah, I guess so. But like usually you have like the big build up, the fight, like the final.
But you mean like literally everybody's about to die, and then they hop in. Yeah.
Like everything's going shit, and then boom, X-Men come in.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yep.
I feel like that's like the big trope for the X-Men.
Yeah.
So I love seeing that again.
I love it though. I love the story.
Never mind.
I think it was not anticlimactic like the previous movie was. I like the ending. All the stuff with Cerebro with Professor X is super cool. I like how they filmed it.
Yep.
I like how it looks.
Yep.
And it was super like kind of trippy, whatever. Having like the little girl and the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So who is that character? We didn't talk about this.
I actually really don't know.
That what is his name? Like John or Brian? I think it was Brian. that was it Stryker
it was
that
Stryker's
put him with?
son.
Stryker's son.
They say in the film that it's Stryker's son. He was previously with Professor X, and Professor X was trying to teach him and trying to, do what he's doing.
But it seems like he has an even stronger mind reading than Professor X.
But it's because so Professor X could have definitely done something, but that it's the neural inhibitor that limited his powers, so he could be brainwashed.
Yeah,
that's kind of why he was able to get brainwashed or taking his mind or his. What am I trying to say here?
Yeah. No. Yeah, taking his mind over.
Yeah, taking his mind over.
Yeah.
So but then another thing about that.
Yeah.
Dude, Professor Xavier is they make it clear he's the fucking end or be all.
Yeah, right.
He can if he really needed to, he could kill a guy from just going into his mind. Just concentrating too hard could kill a guy.
Yeah.
And I think that was one of the plot that helped the plot because you got this character who's super strong. Then leading it up, you kind of it's like the writing will make this technology. We'll have this technology that's a neural inhibitor to slow down this strong character.
Yeah.
That could literally stop time. Which that's just the writing, but it kept me intrigued. It kept me intrigued. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So he has this technology, and then now we bring in his Stryker's son, who Professor Xavier used to work with.
Yeah.
And Professor Xavier is the hardest on telepathy mutants.
Yeah. Right.
And because he knows them well.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah. And he knows how dangerous they are.
Yeah. So exactly. And things go wrong all the time. But I love that. That kept me intrigued with the movie. So
yeah. No, I think X2 was a huge step.
Huge jump
from X-Men 1.
Yeah. Definitely.
But yeah, I'm excited for Last Stand.
Yeah.
But let's talk about that ending though. So Jean obviously steps there. They're getting out of there. Everything's the dam's about to explode. They're getting out of there. They're trying to get out of there. And Jean takes the fall.
Yeah.
Takes the fall.
Jean dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dies. She's definitely coming back.
Yeah.
Because you see her body go into this red aura around her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then before she just it goes.
And the ending scene where we go back to that water and it looks like there's some type of fiery eagle under the water.
Yeah.
So she'll be back.
Last Stand.
Last Stand for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've never seen it?
Nope. After X2, I highly convinced I just stopped watching, and the only ones I've watched was Apocalypse, and then before that I watched Days of Future Past.
So you never watched Origins either?
Okay, and
Origins is right after Last Stand.
Did you see Logan?
I watched Logan, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think Last Stand is the only one I really just don't remember at all. Or I don't think I've watched it.
Well, from my memory, Last Stand is
pretty
shit. So
pretty get out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm excited to get into that one
for sure.
Yeah.
Same.